What's good, everyone? What if I told you that sugar wasn't that bad for you? What if I said sugar was actually pretty great for you? Would you love sugar even more than you already do? Or would you call me a liar? Well, you tell me within these next 10 to 20 minutes, we shall break down what exactly I mean. While this dog is, hold on, barking like a rooster. Like, shit. They be barking at people just walking by. So, anyways, now we know sugar is glucose. What is glucose? This is the sugar, this is the energy that's needed in your beautiful body so that you can be able to even function to watch and move and talk. That part too. Not just even for expending through exercises. You need sugar so that you can be able to, excuse me, you need sugar mainly when you exert energy at a higher pace, higher intensity. Because sugar is quick. That's it's not no long lasting type of thing. So it's when I sprint real quick, I really need sugar. When I walk, I'm using my fat. Like right now, I'm using more fats right now. These- Hold on, let me see. There's people all the way across the street. These dogs. Anyways, so look, so look, I'm gonna tell you the types of sugar that you need to have and you shouldn't have. Number one, natural sugars is what you should have. Why should you have it? Because these are also something that are in fruits. Man, so look, the natural sugars is something that you need from fruit. So like from fruit, you always get your natural sugars, or else you wouldn't be able to function, as I said, correctly at the highest performance. So this when people say I'm on a no sugar type of diet or this and that or no carb, carbs are energy. You need carbs. You just don't need the bad ones. Now, what are the bad carbs? Processed foods. What are processed foods? Honestly, as long as you don't eat too much of this, you're fine. But what is too much? Everybody's different. That's what I will say. So you got to find out. You got to tap in and start doing research about yourself to figure out how much you can have, how much you can't have. So this is what I recommend. Anybody that is having too much sugar, definitely always cut that. But the thing is, find out how much you need for you to be able to exercise, function on a daily basis. That's how much you're able to know how much carbs you need. Don't be listening to people saying, "Oh, don't eat carbs." You will feel like you're tired, burnt out, not recovering from a workout, all of the above. So you can try it if you want, but just know having no carbs is going to hurt you in the end. So, so for instance, look, an apple has 19 grams of natural sugar, but it contains fiber, vitamin C, and A, making it different from a candy bar. So a candy bar has the same amount of sugar, but it don't have no fiber. It doesn't have any vitamin C or A. So that's why you would want to choose the better option. It's not just because we just saying that. It's because honestly, it really does benefit you 10 times more. Like if I'm gonna eat something with the sugar, I might as well eat this one that even though that candy bar, that be hidden. The candy bar be hidden. But the apple, that be hidden too. Put the apple in some oatmeal, chop it up, put the apple in some fruit. I mean, I said in some fruit and some yogurt, like a parfait, pretty much. Oh my god, you're on. Mhm. And then understanding these differences is crucial. If you want to make sugar work for your fitness, not against it. So you got to understand, to make fitness actually work for you in life, you got to understand that, hey, look, this has this much sugar, that has that much sugar. I'm gonna read these labels. I'm gonna even calculate my food. Whatever you need to do so that you can not put so much sugar inside your body, I suggest that. Look, all sugar is bad for you. This is a myth. When people say all sugar is bad for you, they really don't know what they're talking about. Because look, research shows that sugar, particularly glucose, is essentially for high intensity workouts. That's what I just said, right? I thought I corrected myself. And studies indicate that muscle glycogen, why do I always mess up this word? Glycogen stored glucose provides up to 80% of energy during intense training. So your muscles have around 80% of glycogen stored in them for working out at high intensity. So if you're an athlete, if you're even just a normal weightlifting, a bodybuilder, you need to have sugar in your life. Sugar is good for you. Sugar is going to make you not be like, oh man, I couldn't do as much today. Sugar is gonna get you that pump. That's the real pump. That's the best supplement. Sugar is the number one essential supplement, obviously. Look, glucose is pretty much your fuel to your car. You know how you have gas? We got 91, you got 87, some people have 93, some people 87. So based on your exertion rate, based on your amount of energy you expending every single day, every single time you work out, it's how much sugar you need to be put in. Times more, times two. As long as it's the great sugar, you straight. Like I said, you can mix it in with some processed stuff. You don't gotta listen to people that's always trying to be 100% healthy. Aim for 70 to 75% of a healthy diet. You're straight. Like nobody competing over here. Look, this is what is really important after a workout because this is needed. Some people don't believe it, but it's very true. Don't believe people that don't believe in recovery after workout. And this is what I mean. After a workout, you need to consume sugar because this will help replenish the glycogen, which speeds up muscle recovery. So you need sugar again before a workout and after. Because if you don't have sugar, you don't have a fast recovery. Your ass gonna be recovering slower, and you're gonna feel more injured. You're gonna have more lactic acid, and that's gonna create more soreness, and you're gonna be complaining. Also, having more sugar, what else does it do? You're more mentally sharp, like you're more on the money. You have more IQ. Your IQ is more higher because you have a good carb load intake inside of you. You have so much gas that you can go. If you don't think about it, let's think about our body like a car. When you have great gas into a car, the car can handle it, can go to its highest performance. You can put on sport plus mode because we know it's gonna burn fast, but that's what it's doing because we're in a high intensity mode. But as like the human body, unlike the car, we have a brain, so it's gonna allow you to be in that flow state. So sugar allows you to be in a flow state. Didn't know that. Now you do. So look, let's talk about the pros and cons with artificial sugars. Pros, quote, artificial sugars can satisfy cravings without excessive calories, which is appealing for many watching their caloric intake. This is why I said it's not always bad to have artificial sugars because they can actually fulfill these cravings that you have without getting excessive calories, which is Great for when you're on a caloric deficit. You don't want hella calories inside of you. This is good. So that's a pro. This is a fact right here. Some artificial sweeteners like sucralose and aspartame have 0 calories and are hundreds of times sweeter than table sugar, which allows them to be used in very small amounts. See? So, certain artificial sugars like sucralose and aspartame have 0 calories and are 100 times sweeter than table sugar. So that's why that could be good for you too, because you don't need the table sugar because this sugar is so damn sweet. Now let's talk about the cons. So the bad things about this cons. However, artificial sugars have their downsides. They really, this is true. Your gut will be affected. Your microbiome, and some studies suggest that they may even increase sugar craving. So it's almost like, damn, it's like a high. That's what you get when you have more. When you have sugar, it's like you have a high, and you become more craving for more. You're like, I need some. That is true because then when you eat natural food, your taste bud is like, it's not the same. So that's true. Natural sugar way different than artificial because artificial is so sweet, and that's what we be so used to, especially here in America. We used to eating all this sweet food, and let's talk about this. Why sugar can really be good for you. Let's talk about the real reason. This is the real reason why sugar can be good for you. I'm gonna tell you why. For a quick energy boost. This is really true. If you're active, sugar is an efficient source of fuel. I told you, it's fuel literally to your body. Taken before or during a workout, it provides fast, accessible energy. That's why sugar is good for you because when you be so hungry, when you be so fatigued, protein is cool, yeah, but it's not going to provide the instant sugar intake you need, especially during a high intense activity. You need some sugar that's going to break down quick, but provide that quick energy. That's why sugar is so good for you. Oh, I love this song. And here we go. It also helps so much with performance and recovery. If you don't have the right sugar, your performance literally goes down. Like every time I've had bad performances, it's because I had no not enough carbs. Low carb intake always resulted into a higher, quicker fatigue. Every time, especially for a workout, you'll notice like, damn, I'm not feeling that strong. Why? Your carb intake. You got a low carb intake, so you need to increase that so that you can have more energy and you will feel like a dog. I'm telling you, like, oh my, you'll feel more than hyper. You'll feel sustainedly hyper. You'll be like, man, I feel like I can play another game because you got the right nutrients inside of you. That's how important sugar is. Also, the satisfaction and sustainability. It's a little bit of sugar can help curb the intense cravings, which can support sustainable eating habits over time. So, having a little bit of sugar here and there, like I said, it will sustain the craving. Like, you know, how you want to eat up a whole cake, eat up a whole pizza. That won't happen when you have sugar inside of you from time to time because you will be like, okay, I know what that tastes like, so I'm not going to just go crazy. No. A study published in Sports Medicine found that simple carbohydrates, which is what are simple carbohydrates? Sugars. What are simple carbohydrates? Sugars. consumed immediately after exercise can improve recovery time and muscle repair. See, you gotta have sugar immediately. So every time you exercise, have something already ready immediately for you to eat it so that you can recover quickly and you can have faster muscle repair. Like, why would we not want to take these benefits? Think about that. That's all we got to do is have a carb, and we can talk about that another time. What to actually eat. And I like to say, I truly believe sugar is good for you after this type of talk. Would you believe that? I, I think you agree. But this is what I want to close with. So rather than just fear mongering sugar, like that's what you hear, all this fear, 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 think of it as a tool. Sugar is a tool. It really is. When used smartly in moderation, see, sugar is one of those things that you got to be disciplined about. And you have moderation, it can enhance your fitness journey rather than hinder it. That's true. And we explained that. If you like what I said and you like how I explained everything, please leave a beautiful comment below. You want to hit the subscribe button? You should definitely do that, especially if you got this far. And thank you for watching.